to BHT.
BHT Grooming. So this guy right here, if you are new to the channel or if you're returning, this right here, this guy with this amazing white beard, I'm telling you, incredible beard here. This is my father-in-law, Randy. He's also the host of our other channel that we do, live streams on Growing in Grace. But he takes my beard products. He uses my beard products. And so I thought, I'm going to share a sale that we've got going on today on BHT Grooming, and I think it's something that you don't want to miss. But I thought I'd bring him on here so you can hear his personal. Now, people may say, well, that might be a little biased, but listen, he's never really grown a beard out until this last year. And I grew a beard out, and he wanted to grow his beard out, and was kind of, thinking, well, I'm going to try to grow it out. Never knew about beard oil. Never. Obviously, he knew about beard oil because of me, but he never tried it himself. Beard oil, beard butter, all of that stuff was foreign to him.
Oh yeah.
As a lot of people, you don't know, especially. A lot of older guys, not that you're old, but a lot of older guys.
I'm old as dirt. Look at the white beard.
Yeah, that's been having beards and stuff throughout life. You don't hear a whole lot about beard oil. And so he started using my beard products, and I'll just kind of let you talk if you want to, and then we'll talk about a sale.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Chad, and yeah, he's my son-in-law, but if he wasn't, and you laid that aside, all the help that he has given, like he said, this is all foreign to me. I didn't know that, well, you got to do this, you got to wash your beard, you got to be with special shampoo if you want to take care of it right, to treat it right, so to grow right, so to lay right, all those. I didn't know anything. And so he, through his helping me personally, but listen, all the videos that he has on his channel that he goes through that teaches people how to take care of a beard, how to groom a beard, how to how to make a beard look good. I mean, it's cleanliness, it's taking care of it, making it look the best it can, because beards can just go out there and they can just look all different kinds of ways. And so I seen somebody just popped on here. I don't know, you want to say hi to him, Chad? Do you know who it is?
Yep, what's going on? Chris from True North. And then we've got sick beards, lads.
Nice.
Thank you, appreciate that. Have you ever tried eating corn the wrong way? Okay.
All right, sounds like you got some issues there, but let's just move right along. Amen. And so glory to God. And so I'll just say this. I was thanking Chad because, again, I'm going to talk about his products in a minute, how it just totally changed me, my help with growing the beard out. But I first of all got to say, again, all the help that he gives on how to put the products in that's on this channel, how for a guy like me that didn't know, the proper way to take care of a beard, the proper way to groom a beard, the proper way to use the products at the right time where your beard's wet, all those things. A guy like me would have no clue. So if you're thinking about growing it out or you're struggling with it, you can go back here. Man, he's got some videos out there, how to do this, how to do that. It's powerful. And so that's been huge to me. And so I watched a lot of his videos. He don't even know that I watched them, but I watched a lot of his videos that helped me out along the way in that. Is there anybody new you need to shout out at here or anything? So
I don't know why my mustache grows mostly on the sides and not so much on the middle. So everybody's genetics are different. Age is a big part of it too. Most guys don't really grow their full potential beard until they're about 40, which is surprising for a lot of people.
See, I didn't know that.
And there's some things too. They say there's science behind microneedling. A derma roller. There's some things that actually help promote and stimulate beard growth, like peppermint oil. Obviously I'm a big castor fan, but things like that, I'm not saying that it's going to grow if you don't have the follicles there, the dormant follicles, but it really can enhance it. Let's see here. I'm not sure, no English on that one. Hello from Syria. What's going on, Isa? So make sure you guys hit the like button when you're coming in here, if you would. So we're going to talk about some different things, and Randy doesn't know I was going to ask him this. Victor, what's going on? Good to see you. Do you know people are paying top dollar for beard hair? Probably so. So I just want to ask you. So, have you always had a beard like this? Like, I mean, in the beginning stages, before you started really growing your beard, did you ever come to a place where you're like, man, I just don't have a very good beard. I got patchy spots. I know
Absolutely.
forever that I've ever known you. Before this, you've always had just a goatee. I've never seen him ever in 20. What's it been like 23, 22 years? I've never seen him have a beard ever. And so the last year, year and a half, him growing out a beard has been pretty amazing. And everybody talks about his beard. Why not? Look at this white beard.
Well,
Amazing. A lot of people have white beards. They have black streaks through it. They don't have all the white. So having all the white, it's just like.
well, you're right. I never have, but I was always so light and thin. I never thought I could either. I mean, I never really thought I could. But there is something about using beard products and helping it grow, helping it thicken up, helping it look at its fullest, and those type of things. So, which I don't know anything about them other than what Chad's helped me out with and using his products. But I have tried different products. I will just say this: I know he's on here. He's to promote a huge sale. But I'm going to say this about his products, because I do have to go down there and using different products and checking different things out. His products are off the charts, because I tell you what, it's like I even said yesterday, liquid gold to me. That stuff that he uses is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. It one day, and we have the same thing, because we go to church together, and there's some bearded guys there, and they've used this product. In 1 or 2 days, you can see the huge difference of how it looks, how full, how it lays, how easier it is to manage, and that's all huge, because who hasn't along the way got so discouraged? Oh, I can't do it, or it just looks crappy, and you're ready to shave it, you're ready to give up, and we see that happen all the time. Use the right product and give it some time and let it go, man. I'm telling you what, it will come around, because it's just amazing. I used to cry and complain to Chad all the time. To go, okay, we'll use this and that, and are you doing this and that? And so it's about getting the right knowledge, which he has all that knowledge on his channels here, but it's mainly about getting the right products that's going to work for you.
Yeah.
And so Chad has got a blend of whatever it is, of the most awesome stuff. And again, I told him as he was making this stuff quite a while back and coming up with what he's got, I was like, dude, let me try it out. And I tried it, and I said, are you kidding me? This is amazing. Right off the bat, one day, my hands lifted to God.
And you were using several different products.
I was using several different products before that. I mean, like I said, but this, and he tried some different stuff, and I said, yeah, that's good, that's nice. But when I got this product that he has out on the market now, that is phenomenal, and it was just off the charts. So I'm telling you, listen to me. If this product gets out there, if you had a way to get this product out there into people's hands to try it, that's the proof in the pudding. Try it. I mean, that's it. And then we could get it out to the right people. This thing would go wild. I mean, I believe it. I believe that this product he's got would be it would just explode and go out of control, because it's such good stuff. And I'm not saying it. Listen, you may not care that I'm a Christian or a pastor or anything like that, but with my hand lifted to God, this stuff is the real deal. And so I praise God for it, because I would have gave up if it wasn't for that stuff helping me out. So,
so here's what's crazy. I've noticed like an explosion of people at my church locally, and even around Wichita, Kansas, where I live, just an influx of people coming up and asking me, people that don't even get online. They come up and ask me, hey, I want to buy some of your beard products. I want to buy some beard oil. I had a guy come up to me the other day, and he said, and this is the truth, God's honest truth, comes up to me, I'm walking out the door at my church, and he comes up to me on Wednesday night, and he goes, hey, I want to get some of your beard oil. And I looked at him kind of funny, because I thought, dude, you don't even have a beard.
I know.
And he goes, Bill, this other guy that has been buying products from him for the last 3 months, he's an older guy. He never grew a beard, always had the goatee.
And I would never. This guy is I'm just telling you, he's got money, but he is so penny tight. That's how he's got money. And so I never thought he would want to, I'll just go buy the cheap stuff at the store or whatever. And guess what? It's not much cheaper, but on top of that, it's junk compared to this stuff. And so he invested in it, and I mean, he's in. He's all in. He's buying it. Let me get it. And the biggest thing I like about this stuff he's got, these new scents and everything, is, let's say this, my wife always said, yeah, that smells good, but there's one scent that I found that I like in my wife's every time I come around. And listen, we've been married 40 some years, 44 years or whatever. And anyway, she's like, man, your beard smells good. Well, listen, if my wife's happy, I'm happy, okay? So he's got the right scents and stuff too, so.
Awesome. Well, so going back to that deal, no, you're good. No, I want your input for sure. I mean, this stuff is not scripted. I literally said, hey, I want you to come out here. And he didn't know what I said. I'm going to talk about a sale, and that's it. Again, we do another channel together where we do stuff all the time on that channel. So this is pretty much the first time I've ever put him on my other channel. Okay, so he's never talked about, I mean, I guess we do talk about beard care a little bit on the other channel, but not like this.
Because people are always going, oh, wow, you guys got nice beards.
Always.
How do you take care of them? What do you do? So therefore that helps. Yeah. But we've never, because it's a Christian channel, we stay to Christian content. Yeah. We don't just say, hey, just go to his channel. That's it. We don't talk about it.
So do you know how the guy Bill that you were talking about, do you know how he, what kind of pushed him to buy the beard products? Do you remember me telling you what happened?
No, I've kind of forgot.
So we had this outreach from our church for youth camp, and we were working, and this guy's got a nice, property on Grand Lake in Oklahoma, vacation house. He's retired. Again, he's financially, fit and sound. But his wife, she goes to our church. She's actually somewhat down the line relation, not through blood, but relation, Becky. And she went to him. It's funny because she was working that day, and I was working there with my wife and kids in the tent. And she had went home and told her husband, hey, Chad's beard's looking really good. You should probably try some of his beard products. Yeah. Nice. And so that day, and before that, though, I didn't tell you this, a week before when we were doing our discipleship class, she had asked, and I thought it was because it was Father's Day, she had texted Tara, and it was too late. We'd already left the house. Can Chad bring some beard products for Bill? Oh. And so I forgot it, and I thought, wow, well, he's probably not going to ask again because it was Father's Day, and we thought, well, Father's Day's passed, they're not going to buy anything. Well, then a couple weeks later, he texted me and said, hey, what beard products can I get from you? And I was like, wow, and that's when I texted you, and I was like, dude, can you believe Bill's wanting beard products? Well, I ended up selling him a pack, a combo, beard oil, beard butter, beard wash, and then he comes back for the second month, which blew Randy away because they're friends, and he's like, wow, I'm surprised he's buying more. And he wanted more, and he wanted to try a different scent. And then he turned around and said, I want another one. And then he turned around and bought 3 oils. That's it just came to the point. So he must have shared with Chuck because Chuck had asked me, can I get some oil from you? And Chuck didn't have a beard. And he goes, I just love the way it smells so well. So good, I want to have it. So he's using it like a cologne.
Exactly, people are doing that. And even people that don't even grow out a beard, they just got a real short beard. At our church, they're rubbing that stuff in, and hey, the wife's liking it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, yeah. I've got one called Old Saddle, and I actually had a guy say, if it makes my wife feel like a cowboy or cowgirl, I was like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. I don't need to hear any more. So, but I said all that to say this. I've been, BHT Grooming is pretty much a new startup company. I've been doing this for a long time. I was giving him oils for the last year before I started my company, of just random different oils that I got from different companies. I've tried several different companies.
I have tried a ton of them, and like I said, I told him, I said, you need to name that liquid gold because that stuff is gold. And he goes, oh, that name's already taken. But anyway, that's what was my feeling on it because it's that good. I mean, the first day, after trying all that other stuff, the first day, it changed. And I'll just say this, I ran out of it before and didn't have it used other stuff again, and the same thing. The first day I went back to this stuff right here, I mean, a day or two, and the first day right back to it, it makes a huge difference. I just can't believe it.
Let's see here, we got some stuff in the chat here. Never knew there were products for beard growth. Absolutely. Yeah. So I actually sent like some different formulations to Randy, and I knew what my favorite was, and sure enough, he goes, I can tell you right now, I probably don't even really need to tell you, or I'm gonna just wait, I'll just say it right now. Formulation A is liquid gold, and that's exactly what my wife and I had thought. I tried different ones, but if you have a white beard or a dark beard, somebody had mentioned, is there any tips to speed up white beards? Stress? I don't know, genetics. It's mainly genetics, really.
I looked up some natural remedies on that because but being out in the sun, putting some stuff on your beard, like what do you call that, lemon juice with water. Now, I mean, there's some natural things that can kind of help, but it's just genetics type
Bleach,
thing.
but I wouldn't recommend
I
it.
wouldn't recommend bleach.
There are some people that do bleach their hair, but
Yeah.
everyone that I've always heard
wouldn't wanna-
bleach it has always been
What-
it's damaged my beard.
Yeah, so if it's going to damage your hair up
Yeah.
here when you bleach it, it's going to damage your beard
Yeah.
way worse, way worse. Don't mess with anything like that. That's why that's why you can't use the same stuff as your hair as you do in your beard. I mean, it's different. If you want it to grow, if you want it to look good,
Yeah.
you got to use the right stuff.
It's abrasive. Head shampoo
Very
is more
abrasive,
abrasive compared
yes.
to your facial hair. You have to have a more gentle daily pH balanced beard wash, which I offer a good solid option. A lot of people love the scent on it. But yeah, so what would
kind
be
of sale you got going?
so I got to sell, but I do want to say one last thing. I want to ask your opinion. What would be your greatest advice from what you've learned since you've grown your beard out? I know you haven't been a beardsman for a long
Okay.
time, but you've experienced your ups and downs. I
Yeah.
mean, you know
Yeah.
the trials you've had,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just be completely honest with the. I don't even know what you're going to say, but be completely honest. What is the challenge you've had? And is there any advice that you have learned through it to help you to get to this? I mean, this is amazing.
Let me say this: don't cut corners. Don't think, well, okay, I'm just going to use this part of the product. I'm going to use the wash and maybe the oil, but not follow with the beard butter. Just give it the full go. If you want best results, get the beard wash, and go ahead and get some conditioner. You don't have to use it every day, every other day, but I've gotten to the point where I'm using mine every day, which I haven't even told Chad that. He thinks I don't use it that. So get all the products and go ahead and get the right oil and get the butter. Get I don't know. He's probably not doing a package deal. I don't know, because again, we haven't talked, but use all the products for your beard. Just give it a little bit of time and try, and I guarantee you, man. I say guarantee you, but I mean that's what I found out. If you wanted to know how my thing was quit trying to say I'll use this part and maybe later I'll do that part. Go all in. I mean, go big or go home, right? And so anyway, he didn't know what I was going to say.
Have you ever thought about cutting your beard? Well, I mean, like, there's a lot of guys that have gone through things. There's a guy at my church that actually said to me the other day, I'm thinking about cutting it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you want to grow that beard out that you're talking
If you
about.
know how many times I thought about cutting it and giving up. And that's why I said, don't dilly-dally around. Go in, get the product that's going to take care of it and make it look right. That way you have a lot less of those days that you feel like I'm just going to give up, I'm just going to cut it, I just don't feel any good, I just can't have it here, or whatever. Just use the products and just keep going, keep going. That is key. Don't give up. Don't give up on it.
Give your beard a chance. Don't
Yeah.
start it out and not have a living chance for it to do something.
Yeah.
You know, if you think, well, I'm just going to grow a beard. Well, I don't want to grow a beard again because the last time I had a beard, it was terrible. It was shabby. Nobody liked it. My wife hates it. It's real coarse. It's like straws. You know, you don't have to live that way. You know, with this stuff, you know, and it's any high quality beard products.
There's a guy
work.
at church. He doesn't have much money or anything like that, can't afford the products, whatever. And this is Chad. This is Chad's heart. I've seen him give products to people. I mean, if you're buying through BHT, you're buying through a Christian, someone you can count on, somebody that's reliable, somebody that is honest, true to the word, that type of stuff. So I've seen this guy. He didn't have, and his beard's always his white beard. It's a little thinner than mine. It's always kind of scraggly, this and that. And he finally, Chad gave him some product and that. I promise you, from the Wednesday that I saw him to the Sunday, I said, dude, you're using that product. I can just tell. He goes, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, one good testimony after another.
Yeah.
So product gets out there, it proves itself. So we just got to get it out there somehow, because this thing's going to go wild. So.
And if you don't believe it, just Google BHT Grooming. Look at the reviews. You know, there's not a whole lot of reviews because it's a new company, but you can see the reviews. They're unbiased. They're people that literally buy. You can go to my website, bhtgrooming.com, and see the reviews on there too. These are real people that I've bought. A lot of them I don't even know throughout the United States. You know, and there's a guy in Oklahoma. I don't know him. He's on YouTube, or maybe he's on Instagram. I don't know. I don't even run my Instagram. I got a buddy that runs it for me, and I do get my messages on there. But he said, man, this stuff, I don't know how you're doing it, but this is fire. Everything I've gotten is amazing. Now, I'm not saying that to brag, but it's the truth. These are honest reviews that I'm hearing. So you may be asking, well, what's the sell? Here's the sell. I've got, if you spend $50, now I know that's not a whole lot, but if you spend $50 right now, you'll get 20% off. So that's
Wow.
$10 off every $50 you spend, and that's a pretty big sale.
Yeah.
I mean, for $50
That's huge.
worth, you're paying $40 for it.
And this stuff isn't like,
Yeah.
a lot of times people come get it. So I've been using that cheap Walmart stuff and this is just a little bit more. So why would you not want to get not just good, but top of the line stuff?
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
And this is the beard butter, what I offer. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm sure I can't really see the screen.
that stuff's good. I love
But
it.
this
I
is
love
the
it.
consistency.
I promise you, there's no beard butter as good as that.
It is
I can tell you.
refined. You're not going to get any natural scent to this. This one right here, there's no scent. It's called Blank Slate. I like using it on with different oil scents. It's interchangeable. You know, if I had something that's scented, you know, I would use it with the same scent of oil, which some people do because they have a favorite that they like to follow up.
Absolutely.
But I switch off a lot because I'm a fragrance guy. So I like the unscented Blank Slate. But this is the butter again. This is the consistency. You can see it's creamy.
And it's not, I've used butter before and stuff that it leaves you oily and stuff. This stuff will not do that. I mean, it feels like it when you put it in your hand, and it feels like when you put it on, but it just takes care of it.
It absorbs quickly.
It absorbs quickly. That's a word I was looking for.
Yep. And so there's no wax in this. A lot of people, they're turned off on wax. I don't like wax in my butter. That's why I have beard balm right here I want to talk about. But there is shea butter in this. Again, refined mango butter, no natural scent to this. It's gonna have the BHT Carrier blend, which is gonna have jojoba, which is your most natural, mimicking oil to your normal sebaceous or sebum oils that come from your sebaceous glands. I know I'm talking real scientific here, and
Way over my head, dude.
but your facial glands that sweat that comes with oils, they're sebaceous glands. They come out, they produce sebum oil that comes out in your beard. Well, the longer you grow, the less oil you have to moisturize your beard, okay? So you run out of oil. So that's why you want to supplement with oil to grow your beard. A lot of people grow a little bit of hair and they're itching and they're like, I can't take it. So they quit growing the beard because they can't get past that stage. But the beard oil, even with short beards, will eliminate the itch and cause you to move forward with that beard. And the longer it grows, the more patches fill in. And so that's the beard butter. Here is the beard balm. Now, I will say with the hotter temperatures, the humidity, we're here in Florida.
It is humid.
I use a
It's
lot
hot.
of this beard balm. A lot of people, are using beard balm these days with the hot temperatures. It does moisturize your beard, especially when you're getting in the ocean with the salty, with the salt and stuff. It really coats your beard, chlorine and pools. But this is what it looks like right here. This is going to be the same exact ingredients as the butter, but I do have some wax content in there that's going to give you a nice hold. So if you want a nice hold, you got those flyaways that you're tired of. Maybe you're like, man, this is why I want to shave my beard off.
Exactly.
Use beard balm. And also, I'll give you a pro tip right now. A lot of people don't know this. In fact, the other day, Alan said, man, this is something I need to start doing. Use a hair dryer. I don't even think you use a hair dryer. You use a heated brush, right?
Yeah, and I've gotten to the point as it's grown out and using this product, I don't even hardly use that. So
You don't need to.
yeah, it's there.
So I used another beard oil the other day from a friend. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I used the beard oil and it did good. But yesterday we went to the ocean, got my beard wet, came home, took a shower, put my own beard products in, and I looked at Randy and I said, dude, look at this. I didn't even have to use my hair dryer.
Exactly.
Didn't have to do nothing. I mean, just straight, just combing it down after the oil and boom, was good. Didn't have to worry about it. So this does really good with making your beard. I think it may be the marula oil in there, but here's a carrier blend. I tried to tell you and I got sidetracked. Jojoba oil, argan oil, which is great with defending your beard with overheating and burning it. I don't know if you know that, but argan oil is a good heat protectant for your beard.
Nice.
Also, we've got sweet almond oil, which is really good as well. I love the marula oil and castor oil. And castor oil is not going to be a lot in this. It is a little bit, it's not a real thick oil. It's about medium to light, kind of right in the middle. So it does absorb pretty fast. If you have a, porosis beard that absorbs fast, you're gonna love this. If you have a slow absorbing beard like I do, I didn't want to go full Artius man, like where it's super thick, which I do like, but I wanted to keep it in the middle so you get the best of both worlds. Because there's a lot of guys that have high porosity beards, meaning if you put the oil in, it absorbs immediately. And then you have beards like ours that it takes throughout the day, it absorbs, you know. And it's not gonna be greasy, but it's inside the follicle where it's absorbing.
It's not greasy.
Yeah.
It's
So
not.
so that's the carrier blend for BHT. So here's the deal. You don't have to put a code in. If you spend $50 a minimum on the website, bhtgrooming.com right now, you'll automatically get 20% discounted. Now,
How long is that going to go for?
Probably for the rest of this next week.
Okay.
Until Friday.
Okay.
But I will say that no orders will be shipped out though until Friday, because I'm not going to be in town until Friday. There are people there at the house, but they're not able to ship around the house. So I will say that when I get back on Friday or Thursday, I'll start working on stuff, getting them all out on Friday. But make sure you guys go check it out. I know you'll be happy. You know, I stand behind my products. If you don't like it, I'll take care of you. But again, I hope you can go check it out. Thank you so much for watching this. Brandy, thank you so much for sitting in here on the spot and telling us your thoughts. What a great white beard, isn't it? Amazing. I mean, I used to, people used to compliment me all the time in the beard, and now they compliment him. So, anyways, thanks so much, guys. Take care. Have a great Sunday.